coming?
Yep.
Oh.
So this here's my brother Tommy. You might recognize him from his videos that he uploads commonly. He has a very hick accent. He's really gotten into beekeeping lately. I'm down here visiting him. I'm from Missouri. So he's telling me and my girls about bee safety and, you know, girls, if the bees come by your face, don't, oh, look at that shot of his butt too. If the bees come by your face, you know, don't swing at them, don't make them mad. Then he claps his hands and says, so should we open one of these hives up and check them out? Which I was like, sure, I'd like to see him. And at identically that same time, his two labs come romping through the yard and knock the bottom out of this one hive, and it goes exploding all over the yard, which was of course very hysterical to me. And he calmly says, get on the porch, quickly, get on the porch, get on the porch. So he's now reassembling his hive in the Houston heat here. He thought maybe this was a messed up hive and there was no queen, but now he's determined that there is a queen. So looks like the bees have really calmed down. They don't really seem to be bothering anybody. What else would you like to say, Tommy?
Well, I've been talking about this hive for a while already, debating whether or not it was queenless or queen right. And actually, as soon as the dogs collapsed this, my first response was, well, that one didn't have a queen anyway, so I'm just going to combine it with another one. So I came over and I grabbed 2 bars, brushed the bees off real quick, and threw them in a different hive. And then on the 3rd bar I picked up, I discovered cat brood. So then I started looking closer, and I discovered larvae, and I discovered eggs, which means that my queen was in here at least 3 days ago. So now I'm looking for the queen. This was one of the original first 3 splits. They failed with their first queen, so I gave them eggs and gave them a second chance, and they raised a second one. I spotted her one day, and I checked a week later, and I didn't see any eggs or any queen, and so I figured she must have died again when she went on her mating flights. So I really kind of given up and was just going to give them one more week to see what happened, and well, it's now a week later. And when I opened it up, the bee number seemed so low that I thought, yep, she's queenless. But really what's hurting this hive right now the most is that I've got small hive beetle and I've got wax moths, and I'll show you guys pure evidence of that. This is a wax moth cocoon that was inside the hive.
Oh, not good at all.
And what the wax moths will do is make your comb look like this.
Ah, that's not a good comb.
All the holes are from the wax moths.
Darn wax moths.
So on this particular comb I don't see any eggs or brood or anything. I'd be tempted almost to cut it out, but I'm still kind of debating what I want to do because this hive is kind of small, and with the small hive beetle and the wax moth, it's not good. But I think they're going to be fine. I'm just going to get them stood back up for tonight, up off the ground, and get the mess cleaned up. And then maybe tomorrow see about, I don't know, doing something. But right now I'll probably just let them go and get the hive fixed and see what happens. So
It's a fun adventure. See you later.
bad day. Please tell me you caught that on film. Did you get that?
Oops. Looks like he had another accident.
Golly.
Darn the bad luck.
Wow.
What a great time to visit my little brother.
Are you still filming?
Yep.
Okay, what happened there was when the dogs knocked the box over, they busted one of the sides, and I've got the sides clamped together right now with a 10-foot clamp. That's obviously too big for what I'm using it for, and it made the hive unlevel and unsteady, and I just kicked that little brace out and knocked it down again. So now it's my fault.
Too fun.
Fun.
Too fun. All right, bye.